I believe we are live, Raju.
Yes, we are.
Great. Okay. Let us let the students in, please. Raju, just mute all, please. Happy morning, everyone. Happy morning. Can I have some expressions? Sai, Gayatri, Riddhi, can you hear me? Yes? MRDA, rest of the gang? Shri Natesan, can you hear me? NSN Crumpet, can you hear me? Ayappa School, can you hear me? Oh, wow. Look at that enthusiasm for Ayappa School. As always. Amazing. Raju, let's let everyone in and we'll start in the next 1 minute. Sabika Farhat, you're from which school? You can just type it in chat. Happy morning, everyone. Happy morning. Happy morning, Kanimozi. Happy morning, Sabika Farhat. Which school? I think you all are a little too excited to see us this time, huh? Are you all excited? Are you all excited? Ayappa School, show me some excitement. You all are my most enthusiastic gang always. Geeta Shri, excited? Yes? Okay, come guys, let's begin with an amazing celebration, okay? This is what you'll have to do together, all of you. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Can you all do this? Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Let's have Ayappa join us. Wait. Okay, Ayappa School. Let's see all of you with me. Hey, hey, hey. Can we have them? Raju, unmute them. Let's make them do this together. They're a nice big gang. It's a lot of fun with them. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Guys. Yes, yes. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Natesan, why are you all looking so dull? Come on. Let's join. Let's join. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let me see which school is the loudest. Raju, wherever they're sitting in a gang, add them on Spotlight. Come on, let's see which school is the most enthusiastic. Otherwise, I'm not beginning to talk. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, okay, MRDA. Let's give some competition to the gang. Just 3 girls. Okay, there's some boys also. Sorry, sorry. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. 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 Awesome, awesome. Great. Okay, guys, today I have something phenomenal for all of you. But first, Raju, as always, there are many new schools who join us. So if you could quickly do an introduction and then we're going to get started. And guys, today's topic is something that's going to change your life forever. Okay. So please, all of you, give me your very best. Gokula Lakshmi with school. Anandam? Just say Anandam, yes? Okay, great, great. Okay. Raju, go for it and then we'll get started.
Happy morning, dear WoW students. Welcome back to WoW Leaders Training Program. 11 of you from the best schools in our country have been chosen for this amazing program to interact with national best-selling author Megha ma'am. We are so excited to have you here and welcome you for this amazing session, which we believe is going to change your life forever. In fact, the students who have joined and the one who lives at 1220 should not be the same. Something should have changed in you. The school believes you are the best. That's why they have chosen you for this program, right? We are very excited, and that we are going to be interacting with the best, one of the most sought after authors, speakers, and young leaders of our country, Megha Bajaj ma'am. Let me begin with a small introduction video of her. Before that, my name is Raju. I am from Team WoW. It is my greatest honor to welcome you all. Here we go.
Thank you so much, and I really feel that this award is not for me alone, but for every person out there who was told you can't, you won't, you can't, you mustn't, and did it anyways. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Raju, for that amazing introduction. And that's especially for all our new WoW schools who've joined us today. I can see Pallavi International School. A very happy morning to all the faculty of Pallavi International School, and looking forward to having a super enriching session. So, children, today we're going to be talking about something that's very close to all our hearts, okay? Tell me one thing. Okay, I'm going to ask you one question, okay, and you're going to give me the answer, and then we're going to move into the actual session. Okay, let's get MRDA Pune over here first. Okay, guys, tell me who won the Best Actor Award in Filmfare this year? Do you know?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, who won the Best Actress Award? Do you know that? For which movie?
Ma'am, Rashmika Mandana.
Who?
Rashmika Mandana.
No, she didn't. Okay, good that you all don't know this. So it's very good. Okay, now can one of you tell me one thing that you really love about yourself? Any one of you
Being
tell me. What?
Being confident to ourselves.
You're very confident. What's your name?
Happy Amritya.
You're happy Amritya. Happy Amritya, let me tell you something amazing. I'm so happy that you all are a WoW school and you actually didn't know who's won the film fair, but you were immediately able to talk about yourself. And that is the sign of a good, true wow school, because so often we know things about other people, but we don't know enough about ourselves. So, can you please give a big celebration to yourself? All of you, let's celebrate Happy Amritya. Lovely, lovely. Okay, Sri Natesan. Let's have Sri Natesan on the board. Yes. Okay, can one of you tell me who is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? All of you know the answer? Yes? Okay. Can one of you stand up and tell me one thing that you don't like about yourself, that you think needs to be improved?
So I'm a person who gets really angry, so I think I should get rid of that.
Lovely. What's your name?
Devashini.
Devashri, it's so amazing that just the way you were immediately able to answer about who the chief minister is, immediately you knew what is it in you that needs to be changed. Do you know, so often we know everything about the whole world, but we don't know ourselves. So you all are true wow children who've been really, really working with us for so long. Ayappa School, can you please close the board, the whiteboard? So it's amazing. I'm so, so proud of you all. Amazing. Can you all give yourselves a big hand? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, now I want someone from Ayappa School. Ayappa School, please come on. Okay. Ayappa School, any one of you tell me one of the most popular songs in Chennai right now, which is one of the most popular songs in Chennai? Which one? Anyone else knows the answer? Which is a popular song going on in Chennai right now? Have you all heard this? Have you all heard it? Yes, from Animal. Have you all heard it? Not heard?
Animal film.
Which one?
Animal film.
Animal film. Very good. What's your name?
Jenish Kumar.
Jenish. Jenish, now tell me one thing, one area in which you need improvement.
In drawing skills.
You need to be better at drawing. Amazing. So do you see, children, the way we know so much about movies, cricket, so many other things, that way with WoW, we're getting to know ourselves also. What are our strengths? What are our weaknesses? What makes us special? Where is it that we need improvement? We get to know ourselves. And don't you think which, according to you, is more important? To know about the world or to know about yourself? You can put it in chat. Which is more important? Quickly tell me about yourself, says GRT School. To know about ourselves, myself. Lovely. So all of you agree that you need to know about yourself, right? Right or wrong? Yes? And yet I want to ask all of you, how often do we actually invest some time in ourselves, like the way you go for English class, math class, science class, then you're with your parents, you're with your siblings? Do all of you have a slot called time with myself? And most of us, if we are honest, we'll say no. Either we are studying, or we are playing, or we are watching something, but we don't invest enough time in ourselves, right? So we're going to change that today in the most fun way. But first, a quick recap about last session. Who's going to tell me what we learned in the last session and what is it that you implemented? Ellen Sharma, do you remember what we learned in the MRDA? Which other school? Come on, I want some new schools to put up their hands. What did we learn last session and how did you implement it? Quickly tell me. Can we have someone from Which school? Let's take a new school. Sri Bala Vidya Mandir. Do we have someone? Okay, NSN. Let's have someone from NSN. Yes, Sai Varshini. What did we learn and how did you implement it?
Happy morning, Ma'am.
Happy morning. Very happy morning.
You had taught us that if we have 1 hour to study, we have a time slot of 1 hour. We can use up that 15 minutes for studying, and we can take a 10-minute break and then continue studying, which would be more efficient than our usual way, like continuously studying for 1 hour.
Yes. Yes. So did you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
And
We
how
did.
did it go? How was the implementation?
Like I was able to. Usually, it would be very difficult for me to study for 3 hours straight, but these days I am able to do that. So
Lovely, lovely. I'm so glad to hear that, Sai Varshini. See, one thing is about WoW that everything makes sense if you implement it. Otherwise, we can go on talking, your teachers can go on talking, your principals can go on talking, but no difference will come. Raju, can we have Sai Niketana from GRT talking to us, please? Yes, Sai Niketana. What did you learn from last session and how did you implement it?
Happy morning, ma'am.
Happy morning.
Actually, the last session was about, you told about the time management rules, and I implemented the 50 minutes rule. But instead of 50 minutes, I've changed into 100 minutes so I can take 20 minutes more break.
Wow, look at this. This is called creativity. I love this, Sai Niketana. Lovely, 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 lovely to hear that. Okay. Raju, I want some new schools to talk to us. Either get SBV or get, yes, let's have Sri Bala Vidya Mandir. Yes. Beautiful girls, tell us, what did you learn last session and how did you implement it? You have to just unmute yourself. Ma'am, can you help them to unmute, please? Yes, now you can speak.
Hi, ma'am. I'm very happy morning.
A very happy morning.
I try to save my time instead of playing. I can able to read everything. Try to improve my knowledge more in reading newspapers, world about the world. I just saved my time. Like I wasted my time in play. I wasted my time in playing so that I try to control it.
Lovely, lovely. And see, what's your name?
My name is S. Kavya.
Kavya, playing is not a waste of time. Playing is as important as all the other things we do. But like you said, you controlled it. So sometimes when we are playing, we play so much that we forget to study, right? So you just balanced it out, and could you do things better? Did you feel happy about yourself? Did you feel good about yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I really felt happy after implementing that.
Lovely, Kavya. I'm so happy to hear that. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, Raju, any new school? Do we have St. Gregorius? I know our MRDA kids, our Natesan kids, our NSN kids are always ready to speak. I want to make sure all the schools get a chance. The most amazing thing is, do you know, children, we have schools from so many cities. So you can actually listen to someone in Kerala, someone in Chennai, someone in Bombay. Isn't that amazing? Okay, let's quickly hear, who is this? St. Gregorius. Yes. What's your name? Can you unmute yourself, please? Yes. I'm not able to hear you. No. Okay, you get this sorted. We'll come back to you. Okay, let's quickly have the MRDA girls share, and then we're going to move on to our session.
Ma'am, you said about what things to prioritize first. Most important, important, and least important. And I did that, and accordingly, I gave time and 24 hours, and I can do it properly. First, it was difficult, but now it's easy.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, what's your name?
Harshita.
Harshita, what was one of the least important things that you discovered which you were wasting a lot of time on?
Scrolling.
Scrolling, no? I think that's one thing. Our thumbs have become like some, I don't know what, no? We keep scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. And actually, what changes in our life? What changes? Tell me
That-
one thing. After you watch all the reels, after you watch all the things, after you do all the time pass, what about your life changes? Nothing, right? Nothing. So wonderful. I'm so glad, Harshita. Lovely. Let's celebrate Harshita. Lovely, lovely.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of the way you guys joined from this green garden. I'm waiting to come to your school. This year I'm going to come for sure. Okay. So guys, let's move on to the session today. Okay. Raju, can we quickly have the PPT, please? Let's talk about something that is so important to all of us and yet often very ignored. So let's see if we can find answers to it. There's a beautiful story, okay, which goes that there's this rose blossoming in a beautiful garden, okay, and it's so beautiful. It's fully pink, pink like, you know, a baby's blush. It's so beautiful. And all the other plants keep admiring this rose and saying, wow, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful. But somehow this rose never feels that it is beautiful. It always feels that something is not good enough. And it will look at the tree and feel, oh, but the tree is so big and I'm so small. It'll look at other flowers and feel, oh, they're so colorful. I don't know how I am. And it used to keep on feeling that it's not good enough, you know. And somewhere one day a little girl goes to the garden and she sees this beautiful rose and she gets so happy seeing it that she plucks it, okay? And she brings it to her house and puts it in a vase with water. Suddenly, the rose sees its own reflection in the window, near the glass window. And it looks at itself and it says, is this really me? Am I this pink? Am I this soft? Am I this fragrant? Am I this beautiful? And suddenly, everything about the rose changes because it begins to believe and it realizes how beautiful it is. So, the same way, so often we spend so much time in wasting thinking he's better than me, she has more drawing skills, he's better at sports, she looks better. We go on thinking that we're not good enough. And all it takes is someone to show us the mirror and for us to realize that, hey, I'm actually very beautiful, you know. And who is that mirror in our life can be different things. It can be your teacher, it can be your parent, it can be yourself, it can be anyone. In my life, it's been my Guru Mahatria, where he really showed me, hey, Megha, you're so beautiful. And from that time, I've stopped wondering, am I good enough? Am I not like this? Am I not like that? I just believe that I'm beautiful. So, what brings about this change is we all need a mirror every now and then for someone to show us to ourselves, right? Can we do that today in this class? Okay. Can right now we be that mirror for ourselves and for so many? Just imagine we have children from so many different schools, and together, if all of us can realize that we are that beautiful like a rose, how do we do that? Let's begin and learn 3 steps of actually understanding that you're too beautiful. Raju, can we please have the next slide? How do we grow in self-love? Okay, there are actually 3 steps to it. There are 3 steps to, and yeah, I can see some of you taking notes. Please take it. I think this is something that all of us should internalize and we should learn this in the most beautiful way. How does self-love start? One, with self-awareness. Who am I? Who am I? Until that rose saw itself in the glass window, it didn't know who it was. It used to just keep looking at other people. So, one important thing is self awareness. Okay, let's begin right now, students. I want any one of you to tell me one thing that you absolutely love about yourself and one thing that you know you need improvement in. Can we just do that? Who's going to share? I want all the new schools to share with me. And GRT, if by chance you're with Danya, you're from NSN? Okay, let's have Danya share with us. Yeah. Danya, tell me one thing that you think is absolutely beautiful about you and one thing you know needs improvement. Self-awareness. Let's grow in self-awareness. Yes.
So happy afternoon, ma'am. It's only 5 minutes there for afternoon. And I'm Danya from NSN. And the one thing I really like about myself, and my friends have pointed this out many times, is that I never hesitate to express myself. Like when in a situation, either I feel happy or I feel sad or I feel uncomfortable with anything. I'm just open with it, and they really like, hey, I envy your boldness with coming out. I wish I had your confidence. During the situation, I'm not able to express myself when I'm uncomfortable. So I think that's one thing that's really good
Lovely.
about me.
Lovely. And that's a very
And
rare
my
trait. That's a very rare trait, Danya. So you should really give yourself a big pat for that. Yes. And the one thing that you want to improve, we have to have her say that as well. Yeah. One thing where you, 1 second, wait, you have to unmute yourself. Yeah.
Actually, there are a lot of things like, no one is perfect. But one thing I need to improve is that I do keep comparing myself to everyone. Like,
And
if
Danya,
I do something good, someone better at it, I feel like I'm not good enough. And
Danya, that's something that all of us go through. And I
I
would
just don't appreciate myself enough for it. And I think I need to start doing it more.
absolutely. And Danya, I think that's such an important one. And I think that's something we're all going to learn today. And we're going to get this one thing right. Okay. So let's aim that from this session to the next session, the one thing all of us drop is comparing ourselves with others and feeling we're not good enough. You can compare and get inspired, but you can't compare and feel bad about yourself. We'll talk about this. Lovely, Danya. Thank you for those honest answers. Can I have, Raju, can we please have Pratiksha from St. Gregorius, Kerala talk to us, please? Pratiksha, tell us the one thing you really love about yourself and one thing where you know you want to improve yourself.
Happy morning, ma'am. Actually, I'm not Pratiksha. I'm Aradhana.
Aradhana.
But my friend was sitting here, so we
Sure.
switched our computers.
Sure.
That is why my name came as
No
Pratiksha.
problem, Aradhana.
One thing
Yeah.
I love about myself is I listen very well. I listen to others' feelings. I try my best to console them if they are not okay. And one thing I would like to improve is that my talking skills. I'm not very good at communicating with others. I find difficulty in communicating.
Lovely, lovely. I love it, Aradhana, that you know it and you're actually already keen to learn and grow. Wonderful. So, students, we're going to do something very beautiful right now. Students, and I also see some principals, so why not? All of us need this. Let's just close our eyes for a minute, okay? And think of all the things that we know for sure are beautiful about us, okay? Let's at least think of 3 things. And we're going to think of just one thing that we know that we definitely need improvement. Okay, and right now we'll do it like this. For your fun work, I actually want you to open a book, a double-sided book. On the left-hand corner, you're going to write all the things you're really good at. On the right-hand page, you're just going to write 3 things that you know you need improvement. And one important thing is the good thing should be at least 3 times of the bad things. So at least 9 plus good points and only 3 negative points. Got it? Will we do that? That's going to be your fun work. But for now, just close your eyes. Let's close our eyes. What is it that I'm really, really good at? What makes an Arushi an Arushi? What makes a Sai Harshita Sai Harshita? What makes a Kavya from SBV really, really beautiful? all of us, let's think of 3 qualities in us that we know are absolutely beautiful. I'm asking myself, Megha, what are the 3 things that really make Megha so beautiful? Self-awareness is the first step to actually becoming confident and to grow in love with myself. Literally list down, as if you're writing on a whiteboard, 3 things that you really love about yourself. Now, quickly on the right side, you're going to literally imagine it's a book. Left side, page, right side. Left side, you've written these 3 good things. Now, on the left side, on the right side, you'll only talk of one quality where you know you need to improve. Someone so beautifully shared that I know I have anger issues. Someone shared, I know I want to become better at drawing skills. Dhanya shared that I compare myself with others. What's that one area that you know you need improvement in? Self-awareness doesn't only mean to focus on all that's right, but it's also about working on our weaknesses and improving it one day at a time. So just one thing. In fact, I would say a lot of us tend to compare. So if that is something that's also a bad quality or a quality you want to improve, put that as the quality, comparison. Great. Just gently open your eyes. Isn't it beautiful to just get to know ourselves a little better? How often do we talk in class, I don't like this subject, I like this teacher, she's my best friend, I don't like her, I don't like him. Instead, there should be some time where we only think and talk about ourselves, right? We get to know who are we actually. So self-confidence and self-esteem begins with first, which one? Self-awareness, right? Getting to know who you are. What's the second point? Raju, can we please have the PPT? The second very, very important point is self-worth. Just believing in your value. Just the way we spoke about that Rose who didn't think it's good enough, but only when it was shown a mirror, it realized, hey, I'm pink, hey, I'm soft, hey, I'm fragrant. What we tend to do, all of us, tell me if I'm right, even if we have 10 good qualities and just 1 or 2 negatives, don't we sometimes tend to over focus on that negative quality? Happens? Can you raise your hands if that happens to you? Almost all of you have raised your hand. So for so many of us, it happens that although we have so much good, we tend to focus on things which are not good. I can actually talk of Dhanya. She's like, ma'am, I love the fact that I can just talk. When I said, can you talk about something to improve? Ma'am, there are too many things. No, sometimes we all feel, why are we having so many flaws? Why is it that we're not as good as we want to be? And that's where we have to keep reminding ourselves of our strengths, what we're good at. And the more you remind yourself of that, you realize everything changes. Okay. So here I want to show all of you a very short, very beautiful video that just changed the way I look at good qualities and self-worth. So Raju, could you quickly play that video, please? It's in Hindi, but it has subtitles, so just watch it with the subtitles, especially for the schools who don't know Hindi.
Best of luck, Sneha.
सपना तो सब
Come on, Sneha, डर मत, तू बेस्ट है, तू कर सकती है, come on.
सपना तो सपना होता है, ना कोई बड़ा ना कोई छोटा होता है, मम्मी मेरी कहती है। सपने देखो खुल के देखो, सपने पर तुम अपने देखो, मम्मी मेरी कहती है।
करण, आपकी बारी।
Come on, Karan, वॉइस से ट्रैकर, तू कर सकता है। कम ऑन
आयुष, come here. I said come here. मैं हाथ ऊपर कर, दीवार की तरफ मुड़ जाओ, जाओ।
आयुष, तालियां बहुत हो गई। आपने अपनी मम्मी से क्या सीखा है, बताइए।
सर, भरोसा करना। मम्मी कहती है कि अगर कोई भी अपना हौसला खो देता है तो उसका भरोसा बनना चाहिए, हौसला डबल हो जाता है।
Did you like that video? Did it touch something in you? Yes, Karthikeyan, what did you think of the video? What did you think of the video?
I understood that we have self-confidence on ourselves and with others also. When someone loses the self-confidence, we should be there around us to give the confidence.
And can I tell you something, Kartikeya? I don't think this Ayush needs to be a person outside of us. This Ayush can be the person within us, right? Do you all agree? See, we may have a Ayush outside of us, we may not. Can we be that Ayush for ourselves? Can we be that?
Yes, ma'am.
Every time you're feeling down, can you tell yourself, Kartikeya, you're a champion, yaar. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. Can we not do that?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Would that not change everything? It would, right? Wonderful. Guys, I know that I can see so many of your expressions and I can feel that it's changed something within you. And that's what we have to do. We just have to remember that there is a Ayush in each one of us telling us, hey, your self-worth is a lot more than your self-criticism. Okay? So that's the second point. First is your self-awareness. Second is your self-worth, where you're actually focusing on who you are and how good you are, rather than all the things that need improvement. Raju, what's the third point? Let's quickly cover that with all our kids. Self-care, okay? Doing the things that keep you healthy and happy. Children, this is one thing, Raju, you can close this, that is so ignored. Honestly, all of you tell me, including the adults in this room, how often do we sit with ourselves and just talk to ourselves or invest at least 30 minutes a day with ourselves, telling ourselves, just talking to ourselves? How many of us do that? Very honestly, tell me. We get so busy in trying to do this, that, homework, exams, friends, play, this time, that time, that time, this time. Do we really spend enough time with ourselves? Sri Bala Vidya Mandir, do you do that? Do you spend enough time with yourselves? And honestly, give me an answer. Do you? Yes. Tell me your name and then give me your answer.
Yeah, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. My name is.
Your name is?
Rushda.
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 RSDA.
Rushda, tell me.
Yeah, I have talked about to myself daily. I talk. I spend at least 1 hour at least.
Lovely, lovely, Rushda. That deserves a big celebration. How do you do this and how do you find the time? Tell all of us so that everyone can get that time for themselves. How do you get that 1 hour?
Yeah, I just sit in a room and just everything, and I just think about myself, what I did the previous day, and I think about my mistakes and what I did for good for everyone. Yeah, actually, I have anger issues every time, so I think about that very much, and I feel sorry for them. But the person is not in front of me to say sorry. What I can do? So I just feel that.
Rashna, it's so amazing that at your age, You're willing to look at yourself and you're willing to think, what is not okay in me? What did I do right? And yes, even though that person may not be, you can always go the next day and tell that person, look, I'm a little sorry. I know I realize my mistake and I'll try to be better. That's all we can do, right? And no matter what age you reach, Rashda, you're always going to make mistakes. It's a part of growing up. So it's okay, no problem. But the fact, guys, the fact that someone spends 1 hour every day in self-care, understanding themselves, I think that really deserves a celebration. Can we all celebrate, please? Lovely, lovely, Rashda. Can you see all the children from all the schools celebrating for you? Feels good, no? It's like all of us are the Ayush for each other. Shri Natesan, can I have, what do you do for self-care? And do you really do it very diligently? Yes. Come. Tell me your name and then share.
I am ma'am.
What's your name?
I am Niranjan, ma'am.
Yes, Niranjan. Tell me.
To meet you, ma'am. When I go to home school, I go alone and I talk with myself and think about what happened today and what I didn't do to my friends. And I'll think that what I did bad things for my friends. Uh, I will, and tomorrow I will talk. If I had a fight with my friends, I will talk and clear this. I'm sorry, so that this when I'm talking, I will tell sorry.
Lovely, lovely, Nilanjan. It's so wonderful to hear. And guys, I think he's given us a lovely idea. You know, when we are going back from school to home, can we not take that 10 minutes to just think of all that happened in the school? What went right? What went wrong? Where can I improve? Where can I not improve? It would be lovely. And in case you all are going by bus or in case you're with people, just before you enter your house, 5 minutes you could just wait outside, ask yourself, and then go in. Is it possible? Possible? Sai Niketana, what do you do to take care of yourself? How do you take care of yourself?
Ma'am, actually, every day I sit alone for 1 hour because before going to night, whether that's 1 o'clock, whether that's 2 o'clock, I don't matter that. Before going, before 15 minutes, I'll just close my eyes and I'll just rewind the day, what and all I did good and what and all I did bad, like scolding others, shouting at people. And sometimes I'll just rewind the bad things alone and I'll just tell, okay, we should not, I'll just say to myself and promise to myself, okay, so this is a bad, so we should not do that the next day. So I promise to myself.
Lovely, Sai Niketana. And kids, I'm a little happy that you all are sharing, but also a little concerned. So many of you are talking about anger management issues. Is it true? Are all of you having a lot of anger issues? Just raise your hands. Let me just see. I can see almost everyone raising their hands. So should we do our next session on anger management? Should we? Is that something that concerns all of you? Then we should definitely work on it. So guys, let's quickly sum up. And as always, I'm running late. Just 1 minute more and I'll sum it up. Raju, quickly open the slides. How do we grow in self-love? First, self-awareness. What are all of you going to do? Open a book. Left side, you'll write all the things that are good about you. Right side, you'll write only 3 things that you need to improve. And the good should be 9 plus. Okay? Much more good, only 3 areas of improvement. Second, self-worth, believing in your value. Can that beautiful video that we saw, can we be that Ayush for ourselves? And can we also be that Ayush for others? And so often, children, let's be honest, we are the ones who laugh the loudest, right? Someone makes a mistake and we'll be laughing. Can you turn it around and be Ayush? Just think about it the moment it happens. Okay? Self-care. Like so many of you shared that you're investing time in yourself, and some of you don't. All of this month, till I meet you the next time, can we please make sure that you invest time in yourself, asking yourself, what did I do right today? What is it that I need to improve? The more you do this, I'm telling you, your way, you're just going to keep becoming better and better. Okay, so these 3 things. Raju, quickly the next slide. That we've already talked about. The next time. So guys, your fun work, one I've already given you, right? You're going to open that book, left side, right side, that is done. One more thing you're going to do is, see, look at these, okay? This beautiful rainbow of self-love. Don't look for your worth in people or productivity. Speak to yourself with true compassion. Accept what you cannot change. Say no without hesitation. Put your phone down. Know yourself. Since we spoke so much about Ayush, all I want all of you to do this entire month is, every time you're going to laugh on someone, you're going to remind yourself, hey, either I can put that person down or I can be an Ayush in their life. Okay? Also for your own self, every time you're going to really criticize yourself, see, one thing is to want to improve yourself. Second thing is, I'm good for nothing. I'm not going to get there. The minute you're going to do that, you'll turn into Ayush and say, you're going to do it, Kartike. You're going to do it, Bala Muruga. You're going to do it, Vignesh. Okay, you're going to tell yourself this. Miss Santana Lakshmi, you're going to tell yourself, I'm sure you already do, but you're again going to tell yourself, I'm the Ayush in my life. I'm not going to be anything else. Should we do that, guys? One big celebration. Raju, do one thing, unmute all of them. It's okay, there'll be some chaos. Last 2 minutes. Guys, anything you want to speak, speak. If you want to just chant, you want to do whatever, do it for the last 2 minutes, and then we'll call it a day.
I am WoW. We are WoW. We all are WoW. I am WoW. You are WoW. We all are WoW.
It feels so good, no, to just remember that. Anything else anyone wants to share? Last 1 minute. Quickly share and then we call it a day. You can just unmute yourself, whoever wants to. Ayappa, since so many of you always sit, can we just have the WoW chant nice and loud as a big reminder? Come on, go in for the WoW chant. 3 times, and then we'll call it a day. Lovely, lovely, awesome. So guys, this week, this entire month is all about self-love, self-awareness, and a lot of self-care. Can we do it for ourselves? Yes? Yes? Great. Just go with giving yourself a big hug. One big hug, one big hug, one big hug to yourself. We only talk about hugging other people. Let's hug ourselves also. Every once in a meanwhile. Kartike, don't be shy. Hug yourself. So what if it's you're a boy? Hug yourself, hug yourself. Come on. A nice big hug. Lovely. Thank you so much. See you all next session for something that's going to be life transforming. Let's talk about anger.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.